Hi, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jose Show with me, Jose. How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. So, today we are gonna start off the show with some critical news. Steve Stevens, the guy that shot 74-year-old Robert Godwin on Sunday, has reportedly committed suicide. Before he committed suicide, he went to McDonald's to order 20 McNuggets. And the people that work in the drive-thru recognized the shooter that shot Robert Godwin and recorded it on Facebook Live and called the cops on him. And the guy, the shooter, couldn't wait any longer for his french fries because while the worker was giving the guy his order, the employee that works at McDonald's tried to have the shooter wait to have the cops arrive at McDonald's and get him. So he ended up leaving because he got impatient while the worker was calling the cops on the shooter, and did not give the shooter his french fries at all. And after that's when he left off, and then he committed suicide. He was found dead over in Erie, Pennsylvania, which isn't far from where he shot the guy and where he recorded it on Facebook Live. I mean, this stuff really does hurt. I mean, first finding out that the guy ends up shooting someone and recording it on Facebook Live. Now, I think that is something sick. That is something very, very scary, because Facebook Live, Facebook in general, is a kind of social media platform that is supposed to be used to communicate with people, that is supposed to be used to express your feelings, to share your memories, to share your good times in life, not to be sharing these awful times that we're living in, especially by shooting someone. That is just terrible. And in my opinion, when I first found out this morning that he passed away, that he got shot, I honestly was not happy about it. Like, I know he was the shooter, but at the same time, I don't think that was something to be happy about, because this guy seemed like that kind of guy that was going through a lot in life for him to be doing these things. He seemed like a psycho that was going through depression and that wasn't going through good times in his mind, where he not only decides to kill someone but also decides to end up killing himself. Like, in my opinion, it seemed to me like the guy already found out that the McDonald's employee was already calling the cops on him, while the guy, the shooter, was supposedly waiting for his french fries, which technically the employee was not going to even give him his french fries. And he just left after I'm pretty sure he found out. So I think that's the reason why he left and told the employee that he had to go. I'm not sure if he even paid for his order. Maybe he did, but he just didn't get the french fries. He left because I'm pretty sure he found out that the employee was calling the cops on him, but he did not leave um, fast. He left in a normal pace, and then after that, I'm guessing that's when he shot himself. And um, um, yeah, both of Robert Godwin's daughters, one of them said that they hope that the shooter ends up going to hail under 100 bullets, something like that. And I honestly think that um, if I was in their shoes, I would say something similar. I don't know what exactly did the daughter of the victim said, but I know it was something against the shooter, obviously. I, on the other hand, would say the same thing or would say something similar, and obviously I would feel terrible. I would feel so bad, so angry, devastated and angry at the same time that these kinds of people still exist in this world. And there's just people out there that aren't normal, that are crazy, and that do these kinds of things. And they take out their craziness on other people, on innocent people out there that have nothing to do with their situation. Now, that to me gets me sad, and it gets me so mad at the same time. Having to know about these kinds of things, it's terrible. So, um, Robert Godwin, may he rest in peace. And my prayers go out to his family. I know that you guys are going through such tough times right now, and um, I'm hoping the best for you guys. And as for Steve Stevens, I mean, all I could say was that he just wasn't that kind of guy that was going through anything right in his mind. That's all I gotta say. But on the other hand, moving on from that sad topic, now let's talk about what happened on Sunday with Donald Trump. Well, it seems like on Sunday, the White House was having a Pledge of Allegiance moment where the president and the first lady would get together, or were supposed to get together, and put their hands on their chest while the music of the Pledge of Allegiance was going on, and I'm pretty sure they would also say the Pledge of Allegiance as well. And Donald Trump forgot to put his hand on his chest. And Melania had to remind him to put his hand on his chest. Melania patted on his arm to put his hand on his chest in order to remind him that he's supposed to have his hand on his chest while doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Now, I honestly thought that as a president of the United States, you're supposed to know when you're supposed to put your hand on your chest, and you should not only do that, but also you shouldn't be disrespectful, because I consider that disrespectful. not having to put your own hand on your chest. Like for centuries, we as human beings have been doing that in order to celebrate, you know, well, not to celebrate, I'll say to, what's it called? To honor our country. You know, that we've been having freedom, we've been having lots of good stuff in this beautiful country that we live in. And um, you guys all know that every time the music goes on and then you guys are doing the Pledge of Allegiance, even elementary school students, even even from elementary school to high school, students know when to put their hand on their chest whenever they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance, because that's what students do every day. That's what I used to do back when I went to elementary school, middle school, and high school. Now I'm going to college. Now, unfortunately, none of us students are doing that, but I would still do it, obviously, if we were to do that, in college. And back to back on topic. Donald Trump should have known better, to put his hand on his chest when the Pledge of Allegiance was going on, and should have been a bit more respectful too, and not even remembering and putting his hand on his chest while doing the Pledge of Allegiance instead of just standing there. The First Lady even remembered, and she's not the president. So that's to show to you the kind of president that we have, people. Just saying. So, anywho, um, that's that. And hopefully the president gets to remember to put his hand on his chest next year on Easter Day. So, yeah. So, anyway, my Easter was wonderful. I had lots of fun. I got to spend it at the park with my family. It was the best time of my life. There was chicken, there was ribs, there was meat. We had a barbecue. It was wonderful. It was just wonderful getting together at the park, because it's those moments in life that we don't have all that much nowadays, because nowadays we're either at work or we're doing other things in life, or we just don't have all that much time for that kind of stuff. So I thought that was just really nice. Very, very nice. And by the way, I love the chicken that I ate. Love it, love it, love it. Chicken from Stater Brothers. Yeah. And my spring break was wonderful, by the way. I got to spend it with my best friend over at Dana Point. We had such a great time. We went to Irvine. We went to, well, like I just said, Dana Point, and we had lots of fun. We got to walk on the sand in the beach. We got to go to King's Fish Restaurant, which was yummy. I ate a yummy tilapia. Wonderful. It was worth eating in there. Best of the best. And not only did I go to a mall in Irvine, which is called the Irvine Spectrum. Well, it's kind of like a mall. It's like a shopping center. It's like a plaza. Um, I also got to go on a Ferris wheel, which I thought was very fun. But on the moment when I went up, I was like, oh my goodness, I hope I don't end up falling. I felt like I was about to fall once I was going up for some weird reason. I just had these weird feelings about falling once I was going up. But I was like, wait, I am safe in this um car, or whatever they call it, what you get in when you're in a Ferris wheel. I'm safe. I'm buckled in. It's all good. So I don't. see why on earth should I feel this way. So I looked down. I was like, oh my god. But as I looked down, I was all like, oh, the view is wonderful. So I took pictures, saw the whole entire plaza from that view. It was so fun. Me and her got 3 turns on the Ferris wheel. Very, very fun. Um, so yeah, my spring break was wonderful. I mean, I hope all of yours was also wonderful, and I hope all of your Easters was also wonderful. Um, so yeah. So anyway, this was my talk show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time. Bye.